This is Keith Fraser for Seconds Out. I'm here with Chris EUBANK Jr. just after the press conference of the upcoming fight between Chris EUBANK Jr. and George Groves. Chris, great to meet you again.
Happy to be here. Happy to be preparing for fight of the year next year, 2018.
Well, I think this is a great fight. I mean, we are now at the business end, if you like, of the Super Series, World Boxing Super Series. A lot of people say this should be the final. But nevertheless, this is a big fight. All the fans are salivating. I have to say, during the press conference, you looked super confident. And you almost to the level of dismissing George Groves' ability in any department to trouble you. Surely this is a step up, and there will be areas that you know about, and we know about, that could be a problem to you, yes?
It's a step up, and that's why I'm so confident, because when I do step up, when the lights are on me, when I have it all to lose or all to gain, I rise to the occasion. I don't let the gravity of the situation get to me. I use it to my advantage to make me fight harder, to make me train harder, and that's where I get my confidence from. George Groves is mentally not as strong as I am, and I believe that will affect him in the fight.
Well, I certainly think, looking at the press conference, that you came across super confident, and I would tend to agree with you about what you were saying about George Groves' confidence in his trainer more than himself, because they always say whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you're right. So surely that level of self-belief will carry you forward regardless in this fight.
That's what you need. You can't go into a fight or go into a training camp putting all your all your credit and all your kind of faith into another man. He's talking about, I'm confident that my trainer can get me prepared to fight Chris EUBANK Jr.
Do you feel even more confident now after the press conference?
That language is not the language of a champion. It's not the mindset of a champion. I don't need somebody else to get me prepared mentally and physically for the fight of my life. I'm going to do that. Yes, you have your pad man. Yes, you have your advisors, your trainers that will direct you or put you in the right places, get you the right sparring partners. But in terms of being mentally prepared and physically prepared, that's all down to you as the fighter. So you shouldn't be talking about, oh, my trainer's going to help me get there. No, I'm going to help me get there.
What strengths do you see in George Groves in comparison to other opponents? I mean, yes, he's probably the toughest opponent that you've had so far, certainly the biggest name that you're going to fight so far. What are his strengths that you feel would be superior to what you've been up against already?
He's an all-round solid fighter. He doesn't excel in any way, shape or form, in my opinion, in terms of attributes. He gets the job done. He gets by. He doesn't impress me. He doesn't worry me. He doesn't do anything that I think, okay, I'm going to have to watch out for that. Speed, stamina, strength, chin, grit, determination. These are all attributes that I excel in and that he does not. And that's where I get my confidence from, knowing that I can be a better fighter than him in pretty much every single department.
This is obviously an interesting division because this isn't even the final, this is the semi-final, and everyone's really looking forward to the fight. The fight's a sellout. Potentially Callum Smith in the final. How do you see your future? Because you've come from the middleweight, you're fighting at super middleweight. Where do you see your future? At middleweight, there's some big fights still. You've obviously got some unfinished business with Billy Joe Saunders, Triple G still there. And then at super middleweight, potentially the one man who didn't enter this tournament in James DeGale.
Yeah, DeGale has popped up and said that he wants to fight the winner of the tournament. That's a fight that the public have been demanding for a number of years now. It's a fight I want. He has a belt. He has a title. He has the name. So that's, of course, a fight that I'll be looking at in the future after this tournament's done. But for right now, I'm not looking at the future. I'm looking at George Groves. I'm not focused on anything but what I need to do to go in there and take this man out.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. It's been great talking to you, and I'm looking forward to the fight. Good luck, Chris.